Is there a weight limit for rock climbing? Rock climbing offers many benefits, from exploring a new area to making a new group of friends. It can also be a great way to exercise and build strength and stamina. However, rock climbing requires a strong body, and rock climbing when you're overweight can sometimes pose some risks. Are there weight limits for rock climbing? There are no hard weight limits when it comes to rock climbing. If you're joining a rock climbing gym, you might want to talk with the managers or owners to make sure their equipment is rated for heavy use. When rock climbing outdoors, rocks can crumble under any weight, so you'll simply need to be careful. The ropes used in rock climbing are designed to hold large amounts of weight and to stay strong even when great force is placed on them. Single and twin ropes are rated to carry up to 1,200 kilograms, or about 2,646 pounds. Half ropes are designed to carry up to 800 kilograms, or about 1,764 pounds. This means that even if you slip or a rock breaks due to weight, your ropes should be able to catch and hold you without issue. In general, however, many gyms recommend that people over 250 pounds don't rock climb. The choice is often left to the individual climber, but gyms sometimes put these restrictions in place, because climbing when you weigh over this amount can be a little riskier than climbing at a lower weight, and this can lead to more falls or injuries. What are the risks of rock climbing if you're over the weight limit? Rock climbing involves pulling your body weight up a rock or boulder using only your own strength. This can put a great deal of strain on your joints, tendons, and muscles. Sometimes, in trickier sections, you might even find yourself hanging horizontally from a rock face. If you're overweight, climbing can put more strain on your body because you're pulling more weight up the rock. In overweight people, the most common rock climbing injuries are strained tendons in the wrists, elbows, and fingers. Muscle tears and strains can also occur. Overweight climbers might not be able to climb as far or for as long as other climbers, and they're often more tired after a climb. Because you're carrying more weight as you climb, your stamina can decrease quickly. On bigger climbs, this can sometimes lead to falls. It can also sometimes be difficult for heavier climbers to find equipment that's sized to fit them. You may need to buy specialty equipment in your size, and this can sometimes be more expensive than regular equipment. Are there benefits to rock climbing if you're overweight? Although there are some risks to climbing when overweight, there are far more benefits. Rock climbing is an excellent physical activity. It increases your muscle strength in your arms and legs, but it can also increase strength in your fingers, back, core, shoulders, and even your feet. Rock climbing also burns calories, so it's a good way to lose weight. The rock climbing community is generally friendly and supportive. Climbing is a good way to meet new people and build a friend group. Because it's so welcoming, there's also little judgment from people, so you don't need to feel embarrassed or nervous if you're overweight. Rock climbing is also a fantastic way to explore new areas. There are hundreds of natural rock climbing areas around the United States and throughout the rest of the world. Many people make trips to specific locations, and you can meet people from all over simply by climbing. How can I train as a rock climber if I'm overweight? Rock climbing can be tiring and can put strain on your body. Using a few different strategies can help you avoid injury and build strength and stamina if you're new to rock climbing and think you might be over the weight limit. First, it's best to start by climbing slabs. These rock faces are not quite vertical. This puts less stress on your fingers, arms, and shoulders and lets you keep your weight centered over your feet. This also means you won't be pulling or pushing your full weight up the rock, but can instead simply move over the rock face, practicing different routes and trying out new climbing techniques. By starting with slab climbing, you can gradually build up your strength and gain more experience. This makes injuries such as pulled muscles or strained tendons less likely. Experienced rock climbers use their arms and legs together to move quickly up a rock face. If you're over the weight limit, however, it makes more sense to focus on pushing with your legs, at least at first. This technique can help you avoid strains to your arm muscles and joints until you gain more strength in your upper body. It's also always a good idea to pair up with a more experienced climber whenever possible. Experienced climbers can help you better your technique or find easier holds or routes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and be first to be notified when new videos are published.